Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do part 3 of the Posh coloring book inspired by nature. We're doing the little bunny in the basket full of eggs for Easter. Today we're going to do the bunny. And I can call him a Mr. Bunny since he's got a bow tie. So we brought in a little bit of red. So we're using light red in here with brown to get it darker. And his little bow tie is polka dotted. How cute. So we just laid down a soft color of the red in this area. And these are Holbein pencils. So we're letting you know that too. And we're going to bring in some sepia here and put it underneath his little head here. And it's really hard for you to see what I'm doing because the pencil lines in here are quite interesting. They're blue. Not much detail here, so we're just going to put a little of the dark sepia underneath his chin for a shadow in the bow tie all the way across. Underneath his little mouth and on the side of the bow tie, and then down around this area where the knot is, and we'll darken that up a little bit more and then bring out some of that shadow from the area where it's tied as a knot. And we'll put in some crinkles on that. I don't think the other one has crinkles, but it does have whiskers. So I'll have to remember whiskers. This side we'll get a little squiggle in there too, and then just darken it up on the bottom side here. Kind of trace around those blue lines because we don't really want to see them. There we go. It's pretty dark up here. So I'll just put a little more pressure on it. Okay, then we're going to go back in with the red and darken the red up a bit. So how are you all doing today? Hope you're all well. We take a little bit of raw umber on this too. And I'll throw a little white in there and blend that up a little bit. And then go back over those lines again. Pull out those wrinkles a little more. And then just lightly over all that. Give it a nice little look. And then we'll put polka dots in it. I guess we can do those now. Just a Posca pen and dots. Boom, 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 boom. Just all over. Not in really any order. like that. We'll let those dry, and then we'll shade those in a little bit. Okay, now we are going to cross our fingers and work on the bunny here. I am going to pull out a lot of browns that I have sitting here on my desk. Move everybody else out of the way. I don't want to be grabbing a green one or something while I'm working on them, so I'm going to move some stuff here. Yep, what are you? So I have the sepia, dark sepia, which is actually a polychromo, in case I need it. Raw umber, chocolate, cork, tan, burnt umber, black, and beige. And then I have a whole pile of them over here on the other side if I need to pull something out. I don't know if I do, but I think these are just about the main browns in this set. I have brown and cocoa too. So between all this, we should get some kind of match on his fur. I'm going to start on his face. Boom. And it looks to me like he has got a little bit of white around his eyes, so we want to kind of get that set up. We're going to use beige here. Let's see how that works. Just put a little in and around here. And on the other eye also. Okay, and that goes down around his nose. On both sides, a little around his chin, and then up on his ear. Tiny bit up here on his head too. Okay. And his chest area here. On tops of his paw. Down in here, and then just around here on the back side. Okay, I think I've mapped it all out. Tiny bit on the nose, but not much. Okay, now I am going to bring in a flesh tone here for his ear. This is the inside of his ear. I'm not sure what they have going on over here, but I made it kind of curl up a little bit more here and lighten this area to make it look like the inside of his ear is here and the inside of his ear is on this side. So I don't think I'm going to darken the inside of his ear as much as they did. But I am going to put a little, and this is just peach. A little peach in here, where his ear is going to be a little more translucent. The sun hits them just right. They're thin-skinned, so they have a little color coming in there. And we want to put a little bit of a pink in there. So we're going to take cherry blossom and add that on top. And we'll put that over on this side too. put the peach down first, but we'll put it on top of the cherry blossom. Just want that touch of color in there. So put those up there. Now we'll go in with a brown, and I will be sharpening probably all of these pencils, so never used these on fur before, but they gotta be like every other pencil, right? Cocoa, nice little brown color. So I'll just be turning the pencil to get these little lines to come out. There is a dark spot that comes down here. So we'll start with a light color. Dark that comes up on this side. And then of course the dark that comes down over his eye. His nose. We have kind of a line that goes up and the fur comes out on both sides, so we want to remember to do that. Looks a little silly right now, doesn't he? We're going to go up his ear here. We're going to pull that down. So we're basically touching that blue line and pulling the hair into the ear here. Both ears. And a little extra fluff up here. Okay, we're going to go right around here. Just a little bit of that around the blue line there. Mix this color in with those blue lines. Okay, down along his back here. This is just one of many colors. So go down here on his paws. And there'll be darkness underneath his bow tie. And we'll get rid of those blue lines there. Okay. Looks a little scary, doesn't he? Bring in a little raw umber here. Just kind of basically do the same thing. I'm sorry. I'm just messing around here and I'm not talking. Darken that just a little bit more. Under the bow tie. Under his chin a little. Because I want that darker, I'm just going to smoothly put that in and then bring out some lines. Then down his back. Down under here. bring that in as a shadow here. And then go back in and add fur lines on top. Okay. Now we're going to bring in some chocolate and darken up some more areas here. Put a little of that color in the eye. And take out that little line there. Try to keep that on that side and the eye on this side. Put a little of the chocolate in there. Darkness out here on the side of the eye. A little up here on the top. And then the one that comes down here. I need to sharpen this one. Beginning to look like a bunny. I mean, they look kind of like a bunny to begin with, but we're making him look a little more like a bunny. Okay, we're going to darken some of this here. I'm going to darken the tips up here. Go around this bow tie again, a little darker this time. And then down his back. Okay, we're going to darken up under his nose here a little bit too. These blue lines. Bring a little color up there. Okay, and we'll just keep working around here. Bring this color down his back too. Now on the other side, he's really dark down on this side and just here. Then it gets really light here, staying light here and here. So might as well add a lot of this back here. It's a nice dark brown. Fluff it around. Down into this area. Then a little down in here. Down right in between the legs, we want really dark too. And the toes. Okay. darker color still. I could go in with some burnt umber. We're going to smoothly put this in around the shadow area and bring that up. I want to shadow the basket handle here without going over the basket handle. I mean, fur can go over it, but kind of want to see it there. So we'll just bring that up. Darken under the bow tie again. A little here. And our shadow here. Around the eye. In the eye. It's just the boring part. Keep adding color. We have Sepia, same thing. I want that all in the dark areas too. Okay, I'm going to bring in the Faber-Castell Dark Sepia and make sure this one is sharp. Oops, so sorry, got that cut on my watch. Okay, and the darkest areas with this one. I'm just darkening that up so I don't have a line there. Pull the hair in. Again, I'm getting quiet, sorry. Trying to figure out all my shadows and not leaving a white line here. Also trying to cover up those blue lines that I don't want to be seeing. Okay. Oh, sorry again. I'm going to bring in some Distress ink here just because I want to save my wrist. I know I have a lot more to do, but I'm going to pull in some color to get rid of some of the white parts in here, and then I will be adding some more color on top. So we're going to get out a test piece of paper, just a piece of copy paper, and test out some color here. And this one is brown on this and then it's a little tea dye. We're going to bring that right up his nose here and around his eye. Want that spot darkest. And around there. Bring it up. Bring it in his ear. Just at the top. I don't know. You can see that, right? Leaving a little light up there. Around this ear. Down and around this part of his face. Just softly bringing in that color. Down and around here. Down his back. Definitely in this area where I have to go over it a lot. And down on that side. Just kind of softening everything up here. And getting my brown in there. Around this paw, can you see this area that I'm doing? Paw here. I'm going to bring a little of that into the basket too, just around those shadow areas. And then look real close here. I don't want to get it on the daisy. I don't mind if it gets a little color, but I don't want it all that color. Okay. So that was the tea stain with whatever brown ink was on this tool. And I'm going to bring in a tiny bit of vintage photo and kind of go around in the same area. This is going to have a little more red in it. Okay. Not sure what color this will bring out. This is a brushed corduroy. And then we're going to bring in some walnut stain, which is the darkest color, almost black. Make sure I get some of that on there. Darken like the bridge of his nose, this mark under his eye. The tip of his ears. His back around the bow tie. Down in the shadows. And if you want, the shadow around the basket again. You could put a little of this on the eggs too if you wanted, just to darken them up a little bit more. I don't know if you can see me doing that. Just on the one side, down at the bottom part. There. Okay. That's it for the ink. Let's move that away, far, far away. We're going to sharpen up a white. Where's my white? This is just the regular Holbein white. Want a sharp point on that. And we're going to come in here. We're going to throw white out over on this side. You'll be able to see it in a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of black. And add in a little texture with the black. I'm hoping you can see all this. I'm not paying much attention to the camera. Just tiny little lines here. I'm going to do a little work up here on the ear. Okay. Darken up his nose a little more here. And he's getting there. All right. We're going to go in with tan and pull some lines upward here. Sorry about the watch. And pull some of this into the ear here. Then we'll bring in some beige. And whatever this is, cork. This looks too smooth for me. It needs to be a little rougher there, but I'll have to work on that. I'll just be bringing in all the other colors and laying them on top. This is chocolate. Littler hairs here. And what other color? Excuse me. Color can we bring in? So we're going to bring in a little sepia here. Oh, that looks okay. Just get it really dark down in these recesses down here. We have a daisy there. There we go. I don't think he looks too bad. So we're going to put a little dot in his eye here. Help him out a little bit. There. Put a little black in there too. Might work on his ear a little bit more, but this is kind of a long video, so I'm going to stop it now. It's I'm done for today, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you know how much I appreciate you guys sticking with me through one of these really long videos. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully all we have left is the straw. I didn't even do his tail, so we'll have to do his tail next time too. He's got a little tail over here. Yeah. So we'll finish the page, I hope, in the next video. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye now.